G'day, welcome to Country Music World. I'm Mick.
And I'm Jay.
Today we've got a real special treat for you, direct from the US of A, and he's over here with the Australian PBR, and he's up here in Townsville this weekend for the Iron Man.
Yep.
Iron Man?
Iron Cowboy.
Iron Cowboy. And we're really lucky to sidle up beside the son of legendary country performer Chris LeDoux, and we'd like to welcome to the show Ned LeDoux. G'day, Ned.
Hey,
Ned LeDoux.
How you going, mate?
Good to be here,
Ned.
Well,
Thanks so much for joining us on Country Music World.
my pleasure.
So, mate, how are you enjoying Australia? And tell us what's going on with the Australian PBR. So they're the guys that have brought you here.
Yeah.
So how's it all working out?
It's been great. Yeah, to be a part of the the PBR, sharing some of Dad's music and some of mine as well, and just kind of hitting the road with them across the beautiful country of Australia. It's been a real treat.
Yeah. Have you met some of the locals? And
I have. Yeah, we run into a few of them here and there. We've been kind of doing the tourist thing ever since we've been here.
So you've been down in Tamworth, country music capital, and you were there last weekend.
Yep.
And I'm hearing from a source that you decided to have a go at one of our delicate cuisines, and someone dished up some Vegemite for you. So
And dished it up, they did.
Yeah, how was that, mate? I think for what we hear, they left you to your own resources.
Yeah, they just put me, some bread and some butter and some Vegemite and said, "Here, do it." So okay, I think I used it as for the Vegemite probably enough for 2 weeks on one piece of bread.
And he's still smiling.
He's still smiling.
I ate it though, by God.
So good to see you got a sense of humour. You know. Well, we're not going to put you through any food challenges today, mate. The rodeo scene, mate, in Australia compared to the US market are you noticing that it's a big difference, or is the PBR here is it relatively decent in the standards of?
Well, I haven't really been able to get out and take a drive or anything and see what's out there, but it seems relatively the same.
Yeah.
I mean, in the States, that's kind of, I guess, where it started and everything. But so there's all these little towns all over the States where they have little rodeos, county fairs, and of course, NFRs in Vegas and stuff like that. But there's some great riders from Australia that have done really good over there too.
They're crazy getting on balls for a living. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'll stick to the music.
It's much easier to play guitar, right?
Yeah.
You get a longer career out of playing guitar. Mate.
That's right. Yeah.
Talking about careers, you've got a new EP coming out very soon. So tell us, Ned, are we likely to hear any of your dad's influence on that?
Yeah, there's actually a song. It's called "We Ain't Got It All," and it came from an idea that Dad had. My mom found some song ideas written down. She found them in the attic or in the storage room or somewhere, and she made a few copies of them and sent them to Mark Sissel, who's my dad's guitar player and road manager. And so he had a bright idea to send them to me and say, "Hey, why don't you try to finish one of these? It'd be like a brand new Chris LeDoux song co-written with his son." Like, yeah, that's a neat idea, but I'd never written a song in my life. And so I took all these ideas and worked on every one of them. And then a friend of ours, Mac McAnally, 8-time CMA Musician of the Year, who had produced some of Dad's albums as well, got a hold of me and said, "Hey, why don't you come to Nashville and we'll sit down and try to finish one of these ideas." And so I flew down there about a year and a half ago, and we finished one. So that's definitely going to be on there. And I did redo one of Dad's songs. It's an older one from '88 or '89. You'll just have to find out what it is.
Keep us guessing.
Yeah.
Ned, tell us, mate. So, bit of muso talk here for you now, because you've been bashing the skins for quite some years on the drums.
Yeah.
And so now, all of a sudden, you've thrown yourself out in the spotlight as the singer, the guitar player out front. It's kind of stepping into your dad's shoes. Western Underground of the band, which you played in the band with as a drummer. So, mate, what was the transition? I've got two questions for you here. Was the transition for you personally to go from a drummer, the rhythm end of the band, out to the front to lead the band? Was that hard for you? And also then from now you're out there and you know what happens in the steam room at the back, was the transition for the new drummer to come in and replace you in that same outfit, in that situation, was that weird for you, foreign on your ears as well? So did the synergy in the band stay when you made the shift as well, or was it just a simple transition?
Well, I'll try to keep a long story short. Well, there was always a guitar hanging on the wall or sitting in the corner. And, I've been playing drums since I was about 5 or 6, been playing in bands since I was 14. I'm 39 now, so I got a lot of miles going. But a guitar was just always easier to pick up versus having to set a whole drum
Sure.
kit, you know. And so you could pick it up and play it. I never really knew how to do it, but I had some friends who could show me a few chords. And then it was shortly after Dad passed away, I just wanted to learn a couple of his songs. And just, you know, I got a 6-year-old boy now, and I just thought it'd be kind of, there's something romantic about it. Maybe just sit on your front porch and to be able to sing 2 or 3 songs, you know. Well, then a friend of mine that owns this little dive bar in Nebraska, he said, well, why don't you come up and do like a 45-minute show? And so I went up and opened for this band, and scared to death, I like stepped up to that mic, I was like, what are you doing? this ain't comfortable at all. So I stumbled through that show, and I was relieved the next day to get back home. Just like, man, okay, that was kind of fun. But then as time went by, I kind of started to crave it. Like, man, you know, it was kind of fun. I think I know what to do now and what not to do. I learned really quick. I'm not very good at telling jokes. But then, then as far as you know, playing with the band, it's more comfortable because the guys behind me are guys that I kind of grew up with. You know, I've known most of the guys in Western Underground since I was 12 or 13, and so that transition from being a drummer to being a guy out front was a little different, you know, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I never had a microphone before being a drummer. So now I got all these things I wanted to say to the crowd, and I forgot what I was
There you got
going
your
to
chance.
say.
Is it, I don't know, is it just me, Jay, or is the resemblance just spinning you out here?
Oh, it's uncanny.
It's crazy, man, how much you are like your dad.
Yeah.
It's madness, like even you sound like him, the way you talk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a bizarre moment sitting right next to this man.
Yeah.
That's just what comes out.
It's kind of
I've been
cool.
watching a lot of your songs on YouTube the last couple of days, and it's just like, wow. You know, like-
Even with your stage show, I mean, you throw yourself around on that
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
You jumped into your dad's boots, haven't you?
Well, it took me a while. Like, I don't want to trip or nothing. So.
Now, Ned, you know, we had a little bit of a chat off camera, and we've worked out that you're a bit of a larrikin, as we would call you here in Aussie, mate. Are you prepared to learn a few Australian words, mate?
I'll see what I can do.
You want to have a crack?
Have a
Sure.
crack at it?
All right, so do you know what a larrikin is for a start?
A lyric?
A larrikin?
A larrikin?
Yep.
Like a word, man?
This is going to be fun.
Okay.
You're not even close with a word. Okay. Not even close. A larrikin's like
That's one wrong.
it's a bit of a fun guy, a bit of a funny guy, just have a laugh. And,
Oh, sure, yeah.
yeah, like that's a larrikin. Yeah, you're one of those. All right, so we're gonna start off gently with you. So if we said to you, you've just come a gutser. Come a gutser? What do you think when we say, hey Ned, you've just come a gutser?
I just got here.
Okay. Yeah, that's your final answer?
Sure.
How'd you go, Jay? You're not even close.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm here.
Imagine if you ride a quad bike
Okay.
and you fall off that quad bike and you smash yourself into a tree or something like that, you've just come a
Okay,
gutser.
Oh,
Imagine you've entered the PBR and you've got on the ball,
Yep.
and they ring the bell, and the thing flies open. What's going to happen to you?
You're going to come a gutser.
oh, okay. It's like you just got thrown.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Gutser.
and it's a pretty common thing, you know, kids come a gutsers off skateboards and bikes, and we come a gutser at the end of the casino at the end of the night. PBR, have a few drinks, come a gutser on the way home. Yeah, it's pretty common. So,
We figured out that Ned knows the next one, so we're going to change it on him.
are you ready for this, Ned?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
All right. So if we said, come up to you, Ned, and we said, oh, mate, I'm flat out like a lizard drinking.
Are you dry? You thirsty? Flat out like a lizard drinking?
I suppose that's how some would see it.
Yeah, I could see why you'd think that.
I don't think it's
No,
even close.
That's not
No.
what it means.
Yeah. We're interesting creatures, aren't we, us Australians?
Oh, yeah, you are.
Flat out like a lizard drinking just basically means you are so busy you can't scratch.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Work that one out.
okay.
I guess it's like if you've ever seen a lizard have a drink, his tongue's just going flat out. He's really busy.
I think they're probably funnier if we don't explain it. We just let it.
Oh, I need you to explain.
All right, so mate, we're after this interview, we're gonna pack your lovely wife up and you, and we're gonna throw you into a car, and we're gonna head down to the beach, and you're gonna bring your budgie smugglers.
Is that like a Speedo or a...
Got it, man.
right?
You got it. You're all over. I'll give it away with the beach
All
thing,
right.
didn't I? You're on. Yeah, here we go. We're off.
Okay.
See, Budgie Smith, I thought they were
Well,
tricky.
see, our Prime Minister. used
Yeah,
to
I think
be
you know
famous
Tony Abbott. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Get him around in a pair
But
of
that's a
budgie
Speedo.
smugglers.
It's not like
Speedo,
it's not like a swimming suit. I mean, it's
No.
No, it's a
tight-
budgie smuggler.
tight.
Yeah. Imagine just shoving a budgie down there. So that's our sense of humour.
dear.
All right, give him another one, Joe.
All right, this one will be interesting.
This one's my favourite. This is my favourite.
If you know, like we're having a conversation, me and Mick, and I go, fair suck of the sav, Mick.
Yeah. Fair suck of the sab, Ned. Now you can answer this one honestly, Ned LeDoux. We're not going to edit your answer. Fair suck of the sab, Ned.
I don't even know where to start.
Now, just have a crack. Just think it out, talk your well through it.
I'm way off. Yeah,
You're a bit nervous now, aren't you?
I have no idea.
Well, basically, fair suck of the sab means you're not lying to me, are you? It's a question. It's like, really?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
You know?
Oh, okay.
It's pretty weird, I know. It's all in context, that one, really, isn't
Where
it?
y'all come up with this stuff?
Well, we didn't come up with this stuff. We got educated this at school, you know?
Oh.
Now, here's another one for you. So, tomorrow we're going to pick you up, and we're going to pick you up at a sparrow's fart.
The sparrow's fart.
Yeah, sparrow's fart.
That's a place?
I don't know, is it? We're going to get you to sparrow's fart.
Is it like in the morning?
Well, it could be.
Actually,
It's really early. It's really early in the morning. We're going to
Okay.
pick you up at a sparrow's fart.
Before the sun comes
Pretty
up?
much, yeah, man. See?
Okay.
You're onto this stuff now, isn't
Okay.
it?
daybreak.
Daybreak.
Daybreak, yeah.
Sparrow's fart, yeah.
A
Okay.
sparrow's fart.
Sparrow's fart.
Why, we don't know.
Well, what about in the evening? What do you call it? It's-
We don't. I don't think we're not normally awake because we get up at a sparrow's fart. We're too tired. Do you guys have? Do you have funny little twisted lingo? See, lingo. There's another one like that's language. Do you have weird little language that we're not going to know?
Oh.
Do you have slang? Where you come from?
Yeah. I'm not sure, like just right off the cuff what to tell you.
Yeah,
You know what that means? Off the cuff?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think that one's actually borrowed.
Okay.
It's probably not really fair because we get a lot of American TV here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you probably don't get much
We don't get
Australian
anything.
TV.
Yeah.
Crocodile
Because it's
Dundee.
really bad usually.
Yeah.
But
Crocodile Dundee. What's that? Paul Hogan, man, you've killed us.
Yeah. Well,
That guy.
my favorite Australian movie is probably, it's either a toss-up between Quigley Down Under and The Man from Snowy River.
Memphis,
yeah,
no,
they're
River.
both
There you go. Yeah,
Very good.
Donaldson, he's
have
all
you
over
seen
that.
Quigley
No,
with Tom Selleck?
Yeah. He's supposed to be from Wyoming too.
Yeah.
is he? We're talking about Wyoming, mate. That's a great segue right there. It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, so go back to your childhood, mate. So we're going to end on this question, and before we end, we're going to make sure all your details and all your links to your website and all this stuff are down below, so our people can
Great,
go straight through here. And I think you're going to get some nudges from Australia here, man. I think people love having you here.
I'd like to come back.
And we're talking about Wyoming, so this is your place where you grew up on the ranch with
Yeah.
your dad, with your siblings, with your mum. A big cattle ranch.
Pretty good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, mate, a pretty simple question. It can be as long or as easy as you like. With your dad, what would be the biggest lesson that you're probably going to hand down to your babies that your dad passed to you?
Well, probably the most important thing is try to live by the golden rule. You know, treat people the way that you want to be treated. And you know, one thing that was pretty important that my mom and dad taught me, and first of all, my mom and dad are my heroes. They will be forever. But they taught me a great work ethic, and have goals in life. Don't just go through the day and can't wait for bed, type of thing. Have something to shoot for, and just know that family and God always need to be at the top of the mountain. So that was probably the biggest thing. Don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy. You can't be lazy, can you?
No,
Not in this
no.
world. It goes too quick.
Yeah.
It goes
But growing up on a ranch, in my hometown, KC is only about 260 people. I graduated with 12. Graduated third in my class. I was, yeah. But it was a great community, just a ranching community. Everybody around there, even if they lived in town, maybe they worked, day jobs on a ranch somewhere. So it's just a great community, and I can't think of a better way to be raised up.
Mate, do you think we're going to get you back here soon? Ned
hope
LeDoux, you
so.
going to bring the show over, bring the band over? Would you
I
like
hope
to do
so.
that?
I would love to be a part of that music fest in January.
Tamworth?
Yeah. Do something. I mean, just come over and sit out on the pier and play. I don't care. I would love to come back.
We'll find a porch
Okay.
and we'll get some guitars.
A
I'm a
really
porch
big
guy.
porch.
Big
Yeah,
porch?
okay.
Yeah.
We'll get some local beer.
Great Northern's pretty good.
You drinking Northern?
Hey.
Oh, how good is this guy? How good is this guy? To support this bloke right here.
All right.
Man, you are
Very
awesome.
good.
Ned LeDoux, it's a pleasure, man. It's an honour for us to meet you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
And I hope you all enjoyed this interview. And please click through and follow Ned on his journey and check out the life that he's living with his dad, as well as now his own career, which will be amazing. You know? It's so cool. I mean, this whole concept, this is cool.
And make sure you check out Ned's new EP. When is the EP?
December 2nd.
December 2nd.
And
So
yeah,
there you
just go to nedledoux.com or follow me on Facebook and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We thank so much for the Australian PBR to bring someone like Ned over here for us all to meet and get to know a little bit better. And we highly encourage those guys to keep that sort of stuff up. It's cool, man.
Good choice.
You enjoy Australia, have a safe trip, get back home to your family and your friends over there. And man, hopefully we see you again real soon.
I hope so.
Ned LeDoux.
Thanks, Ned.
Thank you.
Did you like that interview and want to see some more just like it? Then check them out right there.
We've got artist interviews, we've got the CMW Country Artist of the Week chart as voted by you, and we also have heaps of weekly prize giveaways.
So give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, because together we can make a difference in the country music world.